Welcome aboard. Justin here from Swift Silent Deadly. Today I'm bringing you the first, but certainly not the last, shotgun drill that I have ever brought you here. I went to the range this morning and I shot a couple different shotgun drills. The first that I'm going to show you in this video is the MPOETC shotgun qualification. That is the Municipal Peace Officers Education and Training Commission. That's Pennsylvania's governing body for law enforcement training standards. This is their shotgun qual. This is a pretty good qualification course. It works the full range of shotgun skills pretty much, with one exception that I can think of, but we'll get there in the next drill. This works using slugs out to 50 yards at 50 and 25 yards, which I think is valuable. It works using the shotgun from cruiser ready, reloading the shotgun, shooting on the move, issuing commands. It's a pretty good drill. 5 brief stages, and it's a very ammunition sensitive drill requiring only 5 rifled slugs and 8 rounds of double-aught buckshot. Also, it's a beautiful, beautiful spring day. I have the windows open, so if you hear, crows calling in the background, that's what's going on. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the drill. So stage 1 of the drill is fired at 50 yards. I actually had to drag the barricade out from this. So we begin with the shotgun in the cruiser ready condition. So that's chamber empty, rounds in the tube, weapon on safe, and the action is free to operate. So the action is not locked. That means you may have to dry fire the shotgun to unlock the action. Don't rack it, because that's what you'll do on the buzzer. So when the buzzer goes off, rack the shotgun and engage the target with 2 slugs from a distance of 50 yards. You have 13 seconds to do this. Correction, you have 15 seconds to do this. I managed to do this in 6.89 seconds. The target I used for this was a Q target. I did not have the prescribed target. So the Q target has a 10-inch circle, an inner 8-inch circle, and then the quote-unquote bottle. The prescribed target for this is the TQ21. I'll take it. And I believe the bottle is actually a little bit smaller than the inner silhouette on the TQ21 target. I'm gonna judge them the same. Anything in the bottle counts, but I'm trying to hold myself to a little bit higher standard. And to the extent that I can, I'm attempting to get everything in that 8-inch circle. I didn't do it, but came pretty close. These 2 slugs, they were both well in there. I was very, very happy with that. So the next stage of fire, we move up to the 25-yard line. Now at the 25-yard line, we're going to begin in cruiser ready again. We need 3 slugs for this course of fire. Again, we are in cruiser ready, rounds in the tube, chamber empty, action unlocked, weapon on safe. On the buzzer, we're going to fire 1 slug from the standing, drop to a kneeling, and fire the other 2. Again, you have 15 seconds to do this. I was able to knock this out in 4.38 seconds, and again, all 3 of those slugs are in there exactly where we want them. I'm particularly happy. I'm very, very happy with my performance at this stage of fire. At this time, we're going to move up to the 20-yard line. Again, the shotgun should be in cruiser ready. We're going to have 2 rounds of double-aught buckshot in the tube. On the buzzer, we're going to drop to a kneeling and fire 2 rounds of double-aught buck. There's a time limit of 10 seconds for this. I was able to do this in 2.89 seconds. And let's walk down and take a look at the target. I'm not thrilled with the pattern on this. These were flight control rounds. And as you can see, I had 1 round low, 1 round high, and both of those rounds strung out pretty good. It's kind of why I tend to lean a little bit more towards slugs. I understand, to each his own. I didn't have the perfect ammo loadout for the rest of this, but I may do, as we will see. And that's through an oversight of mine. I did not bring the right ammo to the range. So forgive me for that. We made it work. Next up, at the 15-yard line with 4 rounds of double-aught buck, we will be what they call combat loaded this time. So we will have a round in the chamber, a round in the tube, the shotgun on safe, obviously the action lock, and we need a means from which to reload. That's where our other 2 rounds of buckshot, for a total of 4, will be. So on the buzzer, we're going to fire 2 rounds from the standing position. We're going to drop to a kneeling. The shotgun should be dry. Now we're going to combat load. So round into the chamber, send the slide home, round into the tube, re-engage with 2 more rounds of double-aught buckshot. You were given 20 seconds to do this. I was able to do this in 9.19 seconds. And as we walk down and take a look at the target, you're going to notice there's a slug, there's a hole from a slug in the target. And the reason is I did not have enough buckshot. I was down by 1 round of buckshot, so I had to substitute in a slug. This is the yard line at which I chose to do that. So there is a slug hole in the target. I'm happy to report all the pellets are on the target, nothing straight outside of the bottle. So we're good to go. Now, let's go ahead and move to the final stage. This one is a little bit interesting. We're going to be combat loaded, so it's a round in the chamber, round in the tube, weapon on safe, ready to go. We're going to start walking from the 15 to the 10. This is basically a shooting on the move drill. So we're going to start walking and give commands. The instructions for this say, police don't move. I'm not a police officer, so I chose something more germane to my situation. I said, stop, drop the weapon. I think they just want you to get in the habit of using verbal commands. Use some sort of verbiage that's applicable to your scenario. So the way I did this, I started walking, I hit the buzzer. I know there's a delay there, so I issued my commands. Don't move, drop the weapon. As I was advancing toward the target, once the buzzer went, that's when I engaged. You have 2 seconds to fire 2 rounds, 2 more rounds of buckshot onto the target. I was able to do this in 1.19 seconds, so I made the time. I'm very happy to report I made the time on everything, and every single pellet or slug was inside that bottle. I am totally happy with my performance on this drill. I think this may be the first thing I have ever shown you that I cleaned. So pretty happy about that. Okay, some thoughts on this drill. It works a little bit of everything. Like I said, we got some shooting at the 50-yard line, the 25-yard line with slugs. We work with buckshot, shooting standing, shooting kneeling, reloading the shotgun, operating from the cruiser ready, operating from a combat load with a round in the chamber, shooting on the move, issuing verbal commands. This is a pretty well-rounded shotgun drill. The only thing that is missing that I would like to see in a shotgun drill is the short stocking or CQB technique that Chris Baker talks about over at Lucky Gunner. I'll try to remember to put a link to that in the description. So if you've not shot this, also try to remember to put a link to the MPOETC website where you can download this actual drill. It'll also be at swiftsilentdeadly.com. Thanks for watching, guys. If you are a patron, thank you so much for your support. I cannot say it enough. Your support means the world to me. If you're not a patron, please consider becoming one. Patreon.com/SwiftSilentDeadly. $5 a month, $10 a month. It helps more than you know. Thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, stay dangerous.